Hey guys, SpooderMan here with MC Startup. Now, I'm lazy. I was going to make a very high quality tutorial on how to make an amazing website, which I am. But I'm doing it through video because, well, see, I didn't like taking all those screenshots all the time, and I figured I can explain it better by talking. Now, what you'll require to do this tutorial with me is going to be Sublime Text Editor or Notepad++, a basic knowledge of HTML code, and then last but not least, common sense. Alright, sweet, so we got all those right? If not, just go away. Okay, so let's go here. Now, I'll have a link to this template in the not the description, the little forum post. So yeah. So this is our first template. This is before we've done anything to it. It works. Everything works. It's cool. It's cool, right? None of that works though, because we haven't set that up yet. So, oh, my phone is ringing. Remind me later. No, don't remind me later. Never mind. Okay. So here's our text. Let's go into where we will download this. We want to put this on our desktop. So here's the file before, and I extracted that to a folder here named tutorial. This is exactly what's inside here, but now here. So let's go in here. I'm just going to close this. Let's just do this over. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to open this index. Now I'm going to open with Sublime Text 2 because I like Sublime over Notepad++ because Sublime keeps your HTML cleaner. It's more colorful and overwhelming to new people, so I don't suggest you use it if you really aren't very good with HTML, because it could mess you up or overwhelm you, and we don't want to do that. So I'm going to open with Sublime Text because that's my preferred thing to use. Now, as you can see, we have tons of fancy code here with tons of fancy colors. This does look overwhelming, but when I'm done with this tutorial, some of this won't even matter to you. This will all just be something easy or something that you'll ignore. So, next thing I want to do is, let's close out of these here, and MC Startup, SpooderMan. Okay, so let's go in here and let's grab this. Let's tab this like this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our index here and drag this on to this because, well, we want to view our website before we put it up. Now, as you can see, I've already edited a few things working on the old tutorial. Now, I'm going to do these all again so you guys can see me do them and learn what to do. So, let's work on our, let's name it Phase 1. We are going to edit our header, this, and our title. See where it says tutorial for MC Startup? So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our text editor, whatever it is, and at the very top right here you should see title. Now this is what is going to show up on that top tab if people have your website open. So let's just name this tutorial. SpooderMan is awesome. I know, guys. And then don't touch any of this. None of this has to change. This is just making it compatible with Google Chrome and all web browsers. Now let's save this. Alright. Go back over here and refresh this. Check it out. Tutorial. SpooderMan is awesome. Okay, so now we're going to change our header. This. We're going to go into our text editor, scroll down until we see something like this right here. This is an HG group. This is grouping two things of text together as a header group. So let's go in here. Let's just change this MC Startup. And let's go down here. This is the second header below it. And let's change this to say is awesome. Like SpooderMan. Now let's go to File and save this again. As you can see, we have now changed this to say, and now these are not going to be in the little fancy Minecraft text because, the text template is not supported with this. So now we see MC Startup is awesome, like SpooderMan. Not as good as SpooderMan, of course, but I'm kidding. Okay. Now let's go down here and let's change a few of these buttons. Let's change these to something different. I don't like these. So let's go down here. Join now. Let's change this to check out MC Startup. Alright, so now that we did that, we can go to File and Save. So now if we refresh this, we now see Checkout MC Startup. Now if I click on this, as you can see, nothing happens. You're like, oh no, it's not working. No, it's working. It's working. All I gotta do is, what I will do, just to show you, is this. So let's go down here to, I'll make it easy for us. Let's copy this. See this href equal this class button, download this? Yeah, you see it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this. Just get this little part here with this. Now let's copy. Let's copy this. Let's go up here next to this checkout MC startup again. Let's paste this down, right? And make it say this. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know, guys. Let's see. www.mcstartup.net. And then, so now, let's see. I don't think I did that right, but okay. We'll figure out shortly. Yep, see what I did? I didn't type that right. Now, the issue with that is this. Right here. I put this in twice. You see this? That's my mistake. So this is the H reference. Now what this is going to do is I can go www.mcstartup.net. Okay. Make sure you keep that closed. You do not want to lose that. That's basically redefining it. So now, what we're telling this to do is when people click this button, it is going to take them to this reference. So now, if I refresh, I still have it broken. Okay. Did I save it? Okay, whatever. You get the point. Yep, see, look, I didn't save it. So now, if I click on Checkout MC Startup, I think I typed it wrong. Or it's just the issue that it's looking for it as a file of mine. But when you have this uploaded, it will work. Now, after that, let's go back here and let's change a paragraph. You know, I don't like this paragraph here. That these are some easy ways to make your awesome website, and there's a header. So let's go here and let's change this to some kind of news for your server. So if people come on your website, they're seeing this news thing. Let's go here and let's name this header server name. So put your server name there, and then let's go down here and go server name news. Now let's go to here and be like, in recent news, MC Startup is now sponsoring lucky people with brilliant ideas to make a server. Okay, now let's save that. Okay, so now it says server name news. In recent news, MC Startup is now sponsoring lucky people with brilliant ideas to make a server. Okay, so that's working. Now these are like, you know, sub changes or whatever you want to call it. These are where you can put new news, and then once you get to the bottom here, you can change it again. If you want to write something about your server down here, kind of like a book, I guess. You can be like, okay, I'll show you. Let's go down here. Now let's look and see what this is called. Example blog post title. Now this is for a blog, I guess. Obviously. Now this does look pretty fancy down here, doesn't it? Look at all this stuff. See this? Now, I don't want to get into some complicated things with you, like how to make this detect if your server is online, right? We're just making this a news website that will link to probably a form up here, and there'll be like a form button and just stuff like that. We do not want to get complicated here with this website because some of you guys may not be as advanced as others, and I'm just going to try and keep this. So let's go down here and let's be like, about our server. Let's go over here and let's change this text here. Say like, our server is proudly sponsored by MC Startup. Thank you, James and Daniela. SpooderMan is awesome. BT dubs. Okay, now let's save this and let's check out our new blog post or update or whatever about our server. Our server is proudly sponsored by MC Startup. Thank you, James, Danielle. SpooderMan is awesome. BT dubs. Just saying. I don't want to brag. You don't want to brag. No one wants to brag. So this can be used for some kind of graph, I guess, if you wanted to do it like that. What I would do personally with this is say something like server plugins, and then, you know, server status, website status. Now, what do we want this to say? Let's say something like, for our server plugins, let's say all plugins up to date. And for our server status, our server is on. I'm not going grammatical here, guys. I'm just typing this to teach you. Website status, obviously up. And let's just save this and see if I did this right and matched them up. So now, server status, oh yeah, see, I even spelled server wrong. And then we can say when it was last updated, or and by who, and stuff like that. Then we can go down here and change more of our blog post. Now, what I want to do for you guys is, because I do not want to make this too hard, honestly, not trying to make it sound like I'm better than you guys or any of that. I don't even know how to do some of the stuff over here, but let's work on it. As we can see server status here. Now, what we can do is, if you want to keep this just so that it's just thought that counts, right? You can say last checked, and just do 3 minutes ago every time. And if your server's offline, just say offline, and then, you know, something like that. See, now they're gonna give me an advertisement if I want to buy a license. I don't. It's a completely free program though. So now if you see, it says our server status. Server's online, last checked 3 minutes ago. I'm gonna keep that there because, you know, why not? So as you can see, we see example widget here. Now, if you want to keep some of these widgets, you can. These can be little news things, little updates, you know, stuff like that. Now, I do recommend doing this, and let's go up here and find this user login stuff. Now, this is a form, so let's just try and get rid of this whole form here. And then let's save it, and hopefully I didn't ruin it, otherwise I'm going to be embarrassed. Now you can see we still have our user header up there. So if we get rid of that, like that, and then go down here, and down here, and let's save this like that. And now here, oh, never mind. Yeah, don't do that. That's probably not a good idea. Let's try something here. Let's see if I fixed it. No. Okay, well, I ruined my tutorial. Yeah. There we go. I fixed my tutorial. So just, you know, I don't have time to try and honestly try and explain a lot of this stuff to you. I want you guys to get this basic stuff down over here. Now you can say user and or change that to something like, what I would do personally is, if I'm lazy and I'm doing something like this, I can just say error, and then let's make up a fake error like error redirect or redirect A1D56. Now, for an actual person that knows HTML, you would see this as an error that would be saying something like, there was an error redirecting you to a login page, or something like that. I don't know, honestly. Yeah, something like that. So guys, I made a basic tutorial. I showed you guys how to turn your website into something a little more customizable. These are all customizable. The template is on the form. The Sublime is on the form. And get Google Notepad++ and Sublime, actually. I'm lazy. I told you. I already made the tutorial. What more do you want from me? Also, if you see down here, it says this template was created by these guys. Now, if you do not want to keep that on there, which you don't, they've said on the website you do not, you can do this. You know, change this to SpooderMan. Oops. Is very awesome. I think I might have just did something wrong, but don't care. Tutorial's over. It's all up to me now. SpooderMan is he's very what? He's very awesome. Awesome. Now, there you guys go. If you want to get like copyright of server name, and then you want to get the fancy little like, you know, trademark symbols and all that stuff, that's all up to you. Now, hopefully I helped you. Probably didn't. I kind of messed up on my own tutorial here as I'm rushing to get this done. This is going to be a big file. It's going to take forever to upload. And, yep. Camtasia Studio. What up? And, bye-bye.